Then in our areas of expertise section, we're going to list any skills we have any affiliation with related to this job. You got to have this or you're not going to get your resume even read. Then if we have any education related to the industry we're trying to get into, don't be afraid to list bullet points with relevant courses and projects we've completed. Also, for more resume help, check out my free resume writing course. For experience, prioritize volunteer experience where we were doing industry-related work or we were in a leadership position. Then if you have any random part-time jobs, those come last. If you want recruiters to reach out to you on LinkedIn with interview requests and job offers, use this script for an about statement to show up in their keyword searches, impress the heck out of them, and make them actually want to meet you and hire you. Paragraph 1 will explain who we are. I am a high-performing blank with blank years of experience in the blank industry. My passion for blank and blank make me incredibly valuable to my team and effective in the work I do, because I care so deeply about doing a good job and having a massive impact on the people around me. Paragraph 2 will tell them how we interact with people. One of my top skills and greatest passions is relationship building. I love to collaborate with my teams as well as external stakeholders to find the best approach to solve tough problems. Placing value on connecting with others has been the main driver of my career success thus far. And paragraph 3 will tell them something personal. When I'm not busy with work, I enjoy blank, blank, and blank. For more help optimizing your LinkedIn profile, check out my badass LinkedIn profile optimization checklist. It's in my bio. High school students, college students, new grads, and young professionals, this resume advice is going to change your life. This is going to change the way employers see you as a candidate. You're going to start lining up interviews and jobs much faster. Companies ask for a ridiculous amount of experience for entry-level jobs, so here's how we get around that. On your resume, for professional experience, we are just going to delete this word professional. Now we have an experience section, which is what they call it on LinkedIn anyway. And here we're going to add in our high value experience that we weren't paid for. So it could be something like this. Remember, the job of your resume is to show employers that you can do the job that you're applying to well, and it doesn't matter if the experiences you show them were paid or not paid. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips, and check out my resume writing course linked in the bio. And remember, you deserve a job you love. Here are things no one ever wants to see in your resume. 1 is experience over 20 years old. For most people, I would play it safe and cut around 10 to 15 years. 2, people hate to see these words on your resume. These are entry-level skills. Literally every human being has these skills. Next, this one's more for you, your home address. The most common use of your home address by an employer is to Google Street View your house and use that to discriminate against you. Next, they also don't want to see anything over 2 pages. That's too much content. Next, never use the word I, me, or my. Writing in first person is not how resumes are structured. Also, no objective statements, no references available upon request. Those are old-fashioned things that don't go in resumes anymore. And no volunteer experience unless you were literally the founder of a charity. There are interview questions that are actually illegal for interviewers to ask you. Here are some of those questions and also how to politely and professionally shut them down. How old are you? Are you married? Do you have any kids? Do you plan on having any kids? Where are you from originally? So these questions, along with questions about race, sex, gender, sexual orientation, mental or physical disabilities, religion, these are all off the table. They cannot ask you about them. So some options for responding to these. My blank does not affect my ability to do my job. I would actually rather not answer that question unless there's a specific reason why it's relevant. That question seems a bit personal and not really relevant to the role. Would you mind if we skip that one? Now, if they are insistent about asking you one of these questions or they don't like being called out, is that really a place you wanted to work? Like this video and follow me for more job search tips. Common reasons you could get rejected from a job that are not your fault. Number 1, they had an internal candidate already picked out. Sometimes companies have someone selected already, but by rule they have to post the job publicly. In this case, you never had a chance, not your fault. Number 2, you were the runner-up. Sometimes you were really good for this job, but there was just one person who was a tiny bit better. Again, not your fault. Third, and this one's the worst, bad luck. Recruiters and hiring managers often have to look through hundreds of applications for each job. If yours comes up while they're stressed, tired, hungry, they might just miss you. Obviously, this is terrible, but it's not your fault either. Moral of the story, when you get rejected, do not take it personally. Just keep trying to get better and keep applying. If you have an objective statement in your resume, get it out of here. An objective statement is a huge waste of the most valuable real estate in our resume. It is focused on what we want, and that's not what the employer cares about. They want to know how we can help them. So instead, we're going to write a bomb-ass professional summary. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. It's just 3 sentences. Here's the formula. Dedicated job title with a passion for industry. Strong track record of effectively, and then say something you'll have to do in this job. Confident in ability to, and then say another thing you'll have to do in this job. That's all you need. Like and follow for more job search tips, and remember, you deserve a job you love. How to nail every interview answer. So when an interviewer asks you a question, they want to know if you're going to be able to do this job well, obviously. But you can't just say, yeah, I can do that. So if you want to be memorable, if you want to answer their question and make sure the interviewer is sure that you're going to be able to do this job well, here's what you need to do. In every answer, you need to tell them a story about a time that you did the thing that they're asking you about. We are going to use something called the STAR method, which stands for situation, task, action, result. So if the question is, tell us about your time management skills, you could say, as social media coordinator at Nike, I was responsible for preparing 3 campaigns in 1 month. So I used Asana to break down my tasks, delegate to my team, and make sure nothing was missed. As a result, all 3 campaigns launched successfully. Check out my YouTube video where I elaborate on this a lot more. Here's how you look confident and focused during a video interview. Number 1, no distractions. Make sure you put away your phone, turn off any notifications on your computer. Number 2, bring notes. Have your resume open on your computer and also make some notes on topics you might want to discuss during the interview. That might look a little something like this. 3, nod and smile while you're listening to them. 4, breathe. You would not believe how many people forget to do this during an interview. 5, take a split second before you start answering each question after they finish asking. It's going to allow you to seem confident and measured, and it'll also help you get your thoughts together. 6, feel confident. Remember that hundreds of people probably applied to this job and you were in their top 5, so they want you to do well. 7, before you go into the interview, prep your answers using the formula I lay out in my free ebook, How to Prepare for Job Interviews. It's in my bio. After your next job interview, send an email that says this to improve your chances of getting the job offer. Thank you so much for taking the time to interview me today. It was a pleasure learning more about you and company name, and I left the meeting feeling more excited than ever about working together. After further reflection, I feel I would be an exceptional fit for your team, especially considering my background in blank, blank, and blank. And those blanks would be your most relevant skills for this job. I also see my professional approach as being an incredible asset to this team. My innovative ideas and commitment to